Nigeria is a country that attains new lows every day, and it seems when we take a step forward, we don't consolidate our wins before immediately taking two steps backwards. This has been our reality for as long as anyone can remember. We have stagnated in literally everything, and nothing best exemplifies this than our brutish do or die electioneering. We thought nothing could beat the level of rigging and electoral violence that characterized the 16 years of PDP's uninterrupted rule. When APC came in, albeit through arguably the least controversial and least violent election in recent history, it was expected that we'd consolidate on that and forthwith conduct very credible elections. The two general elections we've had since 2015, that is 2019 and 2023 general elections, they've been a huge disappointment. We've taken two steps backwards, no pun intended, from the small wins of 2015. On many levels, 2023 has been a huge disappointment for everyone. 3 weeks ago, we had the presidential polls. In my commentary, I bemoaned everything from INEC's poor preparation to voter intimidation and suppression. One would think that even if INEC was caught unawares, the past 3 weeks would have afforded them more than enough time to make proper preparations. But my grouse today is not even with INEC. My grouse is with law enforcement agencies and the president. It was very obvious in the presidential polls that politicians will do anything either to attain power or retain themselves in power. But due to naira scarcity, vote buying was impossible this time around. The only option for them was to use thugs to intimidate and harass voters. We saw a lot of that 3 weeks ago. The police and other security agencies should have been more prepared this time around, as the stakes were even higher in individual states. The president, who controls all security agencies, should have charged them to do everything possible to prevent thuggery to its barest minimum across every state of the federation. Days before the governorship election, threats were made publicly against Igbo people living in Lagos over fears that they would vote massively for the Labour Party candidate because he is half Igbo. In particular, MC Oluomo threatened Igbos in a video that has now gone viral. In the same country, he would have been immediately arrested for incitement and hate speech. But as I script this, he is walking freely. The refusal of the police to arrest him was an indication that the police weren't going to do much to guarantee the safety of voters during the governorship elections on Saturday. Thuggery was ubiquitous. Ballot boxes were snatched and ballot papers were burnt by these thugs, in some cases in the presence of police officers. Igbos were profiled and prevented from voting in many polling units in Lagos. In a twist of irony, some Yoruba people were also prevented from voting for seemingly looking Igbo. This is Nigeria in 2023. I don't think we've had a worse election than this, especially in the past 24 years. This election has shown that our polity is not ideologically driven. There is no substance at all in our politics. The only thing the political class relies on is brute force from the thugs they keep on their payroll. That's why they show no interest in taming violence or thuggery. There is no sportsmanship in our politics. There is no fair play. It is usually a contest of who has the most money or who controls more thugs. This election was a disappointment in every sense of the word. Kindly subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Let me know what you think. Check out my magazine. You can visit www.disaffected.ng to read great articles on politics and culture. You can also check out the submission page for guidelines on how to submit your articles. I'll see you guys in the next one.